Greetings assassins, Wayne here and welcome to another video. Today we're going to do something a little bit interesting. As we learned in the Gamescom demo, the Shroud of Eden will play a prominent role within Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and even though Evie will spend a great deal of time helping Jacob in his endeavours, her single player story missions will focus on tracking down and retrieving the Shroud of Eden. Having the Shroud of Eden in Assassin's Creed Syndicate is a very interesting choice for the Piece of Eden within this game, as the Shroud has only been mentioned a few times throughout the extended universe, and it's got a pretty dark edge to it, so we're going to quickly discuss the Shroud of Eden and what kind of implications that will have on the main game. Now, the Shroud of Eden in real life is better known as the Shroud of Turin, and according to Christianic scripture, it was a piece of fabric that Jesus Christ was wrapped and buried in. Even the shroud itself has what appears to be a burnt silhouette of a man upon it. However, within AC lore, based on information from multiple sources including Assassin's Creed Wiki, the Shroud is a bit more interesting. Known to Abstergo as Piece of Eden 66, the Shroud was created by those who came before, and it functions almost like a medical kit or a bandage. The Shroud has the ability to heal various wounds and inflictions, including birth defects, so if you get stabbed, shot, you break a bone, you put on the Shroud or you wear the Shroud and it will heal you. Now, in hindsight, if you're an assassin or a Templar, the Shroud of Eden appears to be a great tool to have within your arsenal. However, don't be fooled because it's got a dark edge to it. The Shroud is considered to be sentient to a degree, constantly speaking to its bearer in a kind, calm voice, offering to heal constantly. Its need to heal could almost be considered addictive, and it would go to the extreme to do so, urging its users to take greater risks and completely disregard dangers that would normally cripple or kill them. So the Piece of Eden might be a great tool to have, but if you're a weak mind and you can't fight its need and its whispers to heal, it can be a very dangerous item indeed. So the question is, how could the Shroud of Eden have a deep impact on the narrative of Assassin's Creed Syndicate? Why is Evie after the Shroud? Is she doing it under orders of the assassins, or is she doing it for more personal reasons to save a loved one, potentially Jacob should he ever get hurt? Personally, I would like to see Ubisoft take the Shroud and do some really deep, thought-provoking stuff with it. We know that Evie is a very cautious and methodical individual, always thinking of the consequences of her actions whenever she's out in the world. But what if the Shroud's healing whispers begin to influence and change her a little bit? What if she becomes obsessed with using the Shroud to save Jacob, herself, and other assassins? And then it's up to Jacob to ultimately convince her to let it go. Life is often about taking risks, and that the fact that we are all mortal and we are all going to die someday, but it's what we do here and now whilst we're living, and living life to the full. That's the most important thing. We don't have to live forever to make our mark on the world. This could also be used as great character development for Jacob as well. Evie is very methodical and Jacob is very brash. They are two sides of the same coin, if you will, and it's up to each of them to learn from each other. Evie needs to learn to be a bit more brash and spontaneous from time to time, and Jacob needs to learn to slow down and be a bit more methodical on what he's doing. Seeing a conflict and then ultimate development between Evie and Jacob like that sounds really cool, and the Shroud of Eden can be a brilliant device to do so. Make social commentary on the ideas of being mortal and living life to the full. Could that happen in Assassin's Creed Syndicate? Or maybe the Shroud of Eden could influence a Templar or maybe another assassin in very much the same way. Only time will tell. I hope so, but at the end of the day we'll see when the game launches. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. What do you think of the Shroud of Eden being in Assassin's Creed Syndicate? What would you like to see them do with it? Could it take over Evie and drive her into a form of addiction to heal the loved ones around her? Let me know in the comments below, I really do want to know. Anyway, until the next one, take care and be safe. Love you all assassins. Wayne out. Peace.